everyone, I hope you're having a great Father's Day. Today, for the next installment of my Broccoli Hut video posts, I will be talking about some items that my father frequently tries to filch from my rather sizable bar stash. That would be fruit and nut bars. First, I would like to talk about the first fruit and nut bar that ever came to my attention, and that would be the Larabar. As you may be aware, Larabars are available in pretty much any indulgent or decadent flavor you can think of, and ranging from pecan pie to cinnamon roll to cherry pie. My favorite is the chocolate coconut chew, or perhaps the coconut cream pie, or maybe I just like coconut. I also like the cookie-inspired flavors, such as the peanut butter cookie and the cashew cookie. What's notable about the cashew cookie is that it only has 2 ingredients, cashews and dates. If you're looking for simple ingredients lists, you can't do much better than that. These are about 48 to 51 grams in size, which is pretty good for keeping hunger at bay. Also, their considerable fat content, which is about 10 to 12 grams, is great for satiety's sake and keeping you from munching on less than stellar snacks throughout the afternoon or whenever you happen to be eating them. I have liked every single flavor that I have tried. Granted, I haven't tried them all, but thus far on my Larabar tasting adventure, I have liked them all. Other information about them: they are gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan, kosher, raw, but they are not organic. And they are very widely available. You can find them at pretty much any CVS these days. The next bar on the agenda is the Pure Bar. These come in 6 flavors. There's the apple cinnamon, the wild blueberry, chocolate trail mix, chocolate brownie, cherry cashew, and I think there's one with cranberries in it that I have not yet tried. These are about the same size as Larabars. They're about 48 grams. Yes. Again, I have liked every single flavor that I've tried of these. They contain about the same amount of fat, a little bit more protein, which is good news for people who are trying to increase their protein intake, but it's not, 20 to 30 grams that you'll find in some other brands. But in comparison to Larabar, it's more. There are also more ingredients in these, but again, they're all organic and not mystery ingredients. There's agave nectar and brown rice protein. You don't have to worry about any questionable components in here. Other information: these are organic, raw, gluten-free. Something that I like about them is that they are fair trade. Like, all the cocoa and cacao nibs that they use are fair trade, so bonus points for that Pure Bar. Next on the agenda is Dr. Weil bars. These come in several varieties. There's the Chia Raz, the chocolate walnut, pistachio, banana manna, goji moji, and I'm sure there are several others that I'm forgetting. These are about 45 grams in size, so they're a little bit smaller. They're quite variable in terms of fat content. Like, this one has 3.5 grams, whereas I think other flavors have as much as 10 grams of fat. So they're pretty variable in how full they keep you as well. To be honest, I am not the biggest fan of these. They don't taste bad. It's just that they all taste the same. They all taste kind of like the insides of a Fig Newton, if you know what I'm talking about, which is fine, but they don't match what's indicated on the wrapper, which kind of bothers me. Again, I haven't tried all the flavors, so maybe there's one magic flavor that will change my mind. We'll see. These are kind of mystery bars. The only information that I can tell you about them is that they're vegetarian, not vegan, which makes me think that they're processed on equipment that also processes dairy, so it might have traces of dairy in them. And finally, we have Clif Nectar bars. I'm a fan of Clif products in general. I really like regular Clif bars, and I thoroughly enjoy Clif Z bars. These are about 45 grams in size, which is the same as the Dr. Weil bars. They're very variable in terms of fat content, so it's kind of hit or miss in terms of how full you feel after consuming them. These are pretty low in protein. This one has about 3 grams, so if you're looking for protein, this is not really the answer. I think these are kind of an acquired taste. My brother-in-law, for example, detests them with a passion, so I would say proceed with caution with these. Don't buy a whole box before trying just one. They are organic, not raw, and they're vegan. So those are just some interesting facts to keep up top. I use all of these bars in pretty much the same ways. My favorite ways are crumbled up into yogurt, or straight up with a glass of hemp milk or rice milk or whatever kind of milk you like. But probably my favorite way is crumbled up into oatmeal. The best bowl of oat bran I've ever consumed in my life was a few months ago, and I used this on top. Blueberry banana oat bran. It was amazing. Try it for yourself. With that, I will conclude this post, and I hope you have a fabulous Sunday.